All right, guys, welcome to episode 2 of the Rambler show. We are going to be briefly talking about Avengers Infinity War. Personally, in my opinion, the best comic book movie ever made. This is basically part 1 of a part 2 movie series. This basically shows our heroes finally facing off against the villain they've been teasing over basically a decade. We have seen Thanos on screen before, but this time we get more of a backstory into his character and what drives him to his madness. There is a reason why he believes half of the world should be wiped out, and that is explored in this movie. We see more of a deep dive into his relationship with Gamora and Nebula. We see the scene of him taking Gamora from her family, wiping out basically half of life on that planet. We were shown in the past Guardian of the Galaxy movies that Gamora has a deep hatred for Thanos. Even though we can guess on screen, we truly get the reason why. And also, we come to find out, we understand more of the Stockholm relationship between Thanos and Nebula. We understand why she worships Thanos, but also would want to kill him at the same time. Of course, in this movie, Thanos is basically charismatic as we always wanted him to be. Even though he tends to go on long monologues, they usually hit pretty strong because you can tell the conviction behind his words. You truly understand he believes in what he believes, and that's just how it is. Also, the beginning scene with him versus Hulk, we come to find out that this man is no weak sport. As we've seen in the past, Hulk can basically destroy anything. However, even though he gets a bunch of good shots off at Thanos in the beginning, Thanos clearly overpowers him with his skills he have learned all his life. Thanos doesn't need to rely on the Infinity Stones. He can hold his own just by his fighting skills. And that is established early on in the scene versus Hulk, where again he overpowers him and basically knocks him the hell out. This movie has it all in my personal opinion. It has great team-ups that we've been wanting for a long time. This time we have a full-pledged team going against a big threat. We have some of the iconic scenes such as Spider-Man getting off the bus, trying to fight with the big leagues such as Iron Man. We also have our Black Panther speech towards the end of the film where he says Wakanda forever. And of course, the iconic scene where Black Panther and Captain America are running in front of the pack and are neck and neck, willing to show why they are the leaders of the MCU. Great interactions with Peter and Thor as well. And of course, we knew they were going to be goofy and funny, but the comedic side of this film is pretty good. And of course, we can't forget the iconic scene where Thor arrives in Wakanda and asks for Thanos. Just honestly, great stuff. Thanos fighting Iron Man to the death was also one of my favorite scenes as well. We've never seen Tony get so close to death. It was shocking. Even though we knew the Avengers, one of them were going to die. I was truly on the edge of my seat while watching that scene. I thought Tony was going to be a goner for sure. The fight scenes were amazing as well. You can definitely tell they put a lot of effort into this film. When it comes down to the action sequences, the battle in Wakanda is not drawn out. It's actually a pretty good length, and you never feel out of focus while watching. I will say, however, when Black Widow was facing one of Thanos' children, the lady villain, she definitely should not have been close to holding her own. It was really awkward watching a human go against such a powerful force. But having Scarlet Witch in the fight definitely brings it back to normalcy. Also, it would have been nice to have Nick Fury more in this movie. We literally only have him shown in the post-credit scenes. I believe having Nick Fury in the scenes giving directing orders to all the superheroes would have been a very interesting touch. And that's mainly only the complaints I have of this film. And this film ends on a bang. We all know it's coming, the snap. And obviously that's what we are here for, and we know that's a part 1. However, when the snap still does happen, we are completely shocked. I remember being in the movies with other audience members, and everybody was quiet. You could hear a penny dropping there. We were stunned, just like the Avengers. Watching all our favorite characters such as Peter Parker, Sam, Black Panther, Peter Quill, all disappearing in front of our eyes. Having Tony hold Peter, knowing that he was going to go away, and having his spider senses tick in before he disappears was truly an excellent scene. Watching Cap react by saying, "Oh God," was truly shocking and gave me chills down my spine. And then to have Thanos smiling at the end, knowing that he completed his mission, his lifelong goal. He did it. And he did it all by himself. Having the villain win in that movie just felt right. And you end up leaving just wanting more. So again, this is the reason why that is one of the best comic book movies of all time, in my opinion. You should definitely give it a rewatch, okay? I'm going to see y'all next episode.